Mune, you are summoned to the table of King Torg.
Oh,
Hail
King
King
Torg.
Torg.
By the way, you have to say all hail King Torg whenever anybody says that.
Hail
King
King
Torg's
Torg.
name.
Oh,
All
King
hail King
Torg.
Torg.
All hail King Torg.
Okay. Anytime you don't say that, you get a Kobold Horrible Death check, which means that you'll probably die faster.
Unless you're
Yeah.
cKnoor.
Anyway, you're summoned to his table, and you're told...
Also, sorry, just one side thing.
Go ahead.
Are my mouse clicks like audible? I'm clicking now.
Just a little bit, but
It's not annoying.
no, it's fine. So... Anyway, you're summoned to the table of King Torg,
Oh, King
All
Torg.
hail King
Oh,
Torg.
hail
King
King
Torg.
Torg.
and you're told that... He bellows out in his deep, deep kobold voice. Those other ones I sent out earlier are taking too long. Rod Mune... how do you...
Elrod Mune.
Manu.
Elrod Menu, get out there and get me a baby.
Oh, okay, my liege.
You just shouldn't say what kind
Wow,
of...
fancy talk.
So, let's see here. What, you know what? We'll worry about what skills and stuff you got as we come across it. It's not that big of a deal.
It's got to cross the river.
So, Mune, will start with you right now as we're getting back into it. It's your turn. You can take as many actions as you want on a turn, but every action beyond the first increases the die roll of every other action you take by 1. Like, you'll roll 1 more die, and that's a bad thing. So,
Okay.
you can move 3 squares as 1 action as well. So,
So you should just move up to the river.
I'll just be moving.
okay.
Yeah,
go for
you,
it.
3 squares.
yeah, but you can take as many actions as you want. So you can run way further than that.
Yeah, you can go up the...
Since you don't actually have to roll to move.
You see some dead badgers there. There's actually only 1 left because the other ones were either eaten or taken.
Well, I magically cooked 2 of them, and then someone else ate them.
Nice.
Was really hungry.
Well, I'm not hungry yet, so I'm
Alright,
just gonna
so-
leave them.
We'll get back into this now. So it was IB's turn last, which means it's cKnoor's turn now.
Hell yeah,
cKnoor, you're in this in the house here, and there's a baby.
I'm taking it.
You're taking it. Okay. How many things are you holding?
None.
Okay, you pick up the baby then.
I thought he still had the 10-foot pole.
No, I'm sorry, that got sent down with his rope.
I wouldn't, if I was a woman, I wouldn't have taken a 10-foot pole into the house. Just because it is a 10-foot pole.
It probably broke when he got run over.
Yeah.
But there's probably 2 5-foot poles lying around.
You're right. There
I'm-
should be 2 5-foot poles lying back over here by the road.
I mostly took it so that Clonk wouldn't have it.
That's a good reason.
Okay. So, all right. Well, you pick up the baby.
Mm-hmm. Here's a
I see.
question. Since I am a man of action
Yes.
over here, is there a window I can jump out of?
Yeah, you could jump out of the
Second-story
window over
window.
there. Yeah, he can jump out a second-story window.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Doesn't he have 1 hit point?
I do, but I'm bouncy, so fuck off.
I'm not sure if the baby is bouncy, I'll be honest.
I'm bouncy.
Okay. Well, this woman comes and she's. I set her as a token. All right. She's standing in the doorway of the room.
Oh no.
Kobold took my baby.
There's a window here. You can leave if you'd like. The baby's crib was actually under a window.
Yeah. How... I guess evaluating the situation, it's not something kobolds do. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump out that window.
Okay. All right. You jump out the window and bounce. Probably land like right here. And you only have 1 hit left.
Mm-hmm.
And you take
She's
no
gonna
damage.
yell out. She's gonna yell out the window. Kobold took my baby, and then they're all gonna kill
Well, I might, to be honest, I probably break my baby bonnet.
she's she's screaming right now. Oh yeah, you broke your baby bonnet. You're right. You're right.
Damn it.
Because you had that. That's right. All right. Well, that was definitely a baby abuse. So
What?
you jumped out a window with it. So if on an odd roll, I have to roll on the baby horrible death chart. Well,
Oh no.
No, my baby.
You're lucky because if you had that baby alive, I would have shot you and taken it.
what did we get? 5. Okay. A 5 on the baby horrible death chart is spirited away by an evil wizard. So as you take this baby and jump out the window with it, move him over here. Ugh. Tabriz the wizard appears directly in front of you.
No.
Yes.
I want to be your pupil to breathe.
Is that the guy with the tower?
Yeah, that's Tabriz the wizard.
Nice.
So let's see. Yep. He appears directly in front of you. He looks down at you, sees you there with the baby, and he says, "Well done, my minion." And he grabs the baby from you, and he takes it, and then he disappears in a flash of light. And you're really close to his magic, so take a Kobold Horrible Death check.
Ha! I laugh at horrible death check.
He's gonna fail. He's gonna fail.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Oh dear.
Roll, well, let's see. Roll 1d6 right now, and we'll decide if we want to use the outside Horrible Death chart or the Kobold Horrible Death chart. Above a 3, we'll use the outside. We'll use the Kobold Horrible Death chart. Roll 2d6. A 4. It slices, it dices. It's the Dak and Blender Kobold Wrecker. A funny-looking doodad with whirling blades and gizmos whips by. You cringe but never feel a thing. That is till you look down and see your... Roll 1d6.
Okay.
Right hand lying there.
No! I used that to hold them to poles.
Now you can only hold one finger at a time.
You also take
Not
3
yet.
damage, which
3
probably means that you're dead.
Curse this. Yes, I'm very dead.
Well, cKnoor, would you like to give me a kobold soliloquy?
All hail, Burple the Magician, the bravest little kobold the kobolds ever knew. He slays 3 badgers on his own to save his fellow kobolds on their important mission to find a baby for Lord Torg.
Oh,
Oh, hail King Torg.
Oh,
Exactly. On his way through both wet and dry peril, he swam a river, he forded a road, he tickled a human woman, he was bathed in a kitchen, and cut down in his prime, holding what was left of a baby smell outside the 2-story house, where he also lost his hand. I think the world may never know a kobold like Burple ever again. He was one of a kind, and he was one of a kind.
And that, children, is why you should never touch a spinning Beyblade.
Well done, cKnoor. I gave you another kobold over at the cave
Nice.
entrance.
I'm gonna mash random kobold 3 times and see what happens.
Okay, let's get you some gear as well. So what happens is
has breathing.
King Torg
Oh, hey,
calls you
All hail
into
King Torg.
Oh, hail King Sorg.
All hail King Torg.
Oh, hail King.
calls you into his dining room and demands that you get out there, following in the steps of Elrod Mune, and you bring me a baby.
I will do that.
So go ahead and did you roll 2d6 3 times, and
No,
we'll
I'll
get
do
you.
that now. So 6, 8, 9.
Oh man, leather jacket
Yes.
has 8 hits, and it has the edge plus Fonzie, which doesn't actually do anything. It just makes you feel really cool.
Hey.
Your weapon is an 8, which is a hammer. And hammers do 1 damage, but they're also useful. Useful items give a bonus die to all rolls if you have the dungeon skill. Or all
I do
dungeon
not.
skill rolls. Well,
Ah.
oh well then. But you have a hammer. And your random adventuring gear is a 9, which is an adventurous cast-offs. So, roll a 1d6 and we'll see what you get. Some random portion of adventuring gear. A flask of oil can be thrown into a fire to explode for 1d6 damage.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So Thom, you
Yeah.
are up.
I'm inside the tent.
That's right.
I need to try and find a baby.
Well, there's
Can
a
I-
lot of people around, so
Okay. I'm going to sneak because I don't have a ticket, or I don't know if I need a ticket, or I just don't want anybody to see me while I'm peeking around inside here. So,
okay.
so that's going to be 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be 2d6 to sneak around.
Okay. Pass that then.
Okay, you're
Uh,
sneaking around.
Yeah. I'm just going to like see if there are any families that aren't paying enough attention to their babies.
Ooh, okay. Let's make an extraneous roll for this. 3 dice extraneous since it's your second action.
Okay, passed it.
Okay, yeah, there's actually a large number of families here, and a lot of them have small children or babies.
Okay. I'm going to sneak up behind. Are there any babies that are like not being held by anybody, just like, sitting on a bench?
There's
That's
some in like little baby carriers, little baskets.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to sneak up right behind one of them, but I'm not going to do anything because I want to be able to roll high for this one.
Okay. Are you hungry?
Oh, I am hungry actually.
So make a 5d6 ego roll to
Will it normally be a 3d6 ego roll?
it would yeah. So this
Okay.
is 5 now. To not eat this baby.
It didn't work.
It didn't
I
work.
ate the baby.
Well, you start chowing down on a baby. Did you have any damage?
I didn't know.
Okay, well, you you start eating this baby next to a lot of humans. So, kobolds ate my baby, and now there is a large number of people beating you to death.
Oh
Okay,
no.
4 hit points.
You have 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Good end.
So let's well, I'm going to make you roll on the Kobold Horrible Death chart because there's so many people around. There's no possible way you're not dead. Oh, awesome.
Isn't that what cKnoor got earlier? Or
On the Kobold Horrible Death chart?
yeah.
No, he was rolling on the Baby Horrible Death chart.
Oh yeah, of course.
So yeah, this is the Kobold Horrible Death chart. The ninth law of thermodynamics. This goes back into kobolds being creatures of chaos. So you start getting beaten to death by all these people after eating this baby.
Okay.
And, well, it is a little known fact, but kobolds actually have much more chaos stuffed into their bodies than any other intelligent race. Sometimes, due to the discord and the delicate mystical balance which weaves all life together, or a bad case of indigestion, a kobold actually collapses in upon itself, releasing a tremendous amount of energy in a blinding flash of light. It has been theorized by certain evil wizards involved in this kind of research that a massively destructive weapon could be made by purposely imploding kobolds inside sealed containers, but they are mostly laughed at. You and everything that you are currently touching are turned into particles of light. So you basically vaporized a mob of people at a sporting event inside this.
Sunday Super Bowl.
Yes.
Nice.
No.
Maybe. Possibly.
Thom, would you like to give us a kobold soliloquy?
I will try my best.
You did get to and eat a baby, so I will give you 2 victory points for that.
Yes. Scratch and Sniff the Kobold lived a short yet adventurous life. He always considered himself the most quick-witted out of his group of friends, utilizing things around his surroundings and his possessions to navigate his way over a river using a backpack as a raft. He was a swift learner and quickly realized that crossing roads is a very harmful activity and shouldn't be attempted by anybody. Uh, he tried his hand at juggling and tried his hand at being a juggling ball. And finally, upon trying to sneak into a tent, the rumbling in his stomach got the better of him, and he turned into a thermonuclear bomb or something.
Well done. So I've gave you another kobold over here at the cave.
Thank you.
Go ahead and make yourself another random kobold by clicking the button, and we'll roll 2d6 3 times, and I'll tell you your gear, and we'll move on. 8, 5, and 7. 8 is a heavy T-shirt, which has 4 hits.
Okay.
5 is a club,
This is familiar.
and 7 is a spice sack.
Okay.
All right,
Oh no, I've got in heat.
you've got in heat. Oh, that'll be fun. IB, you
Okay.
are
Hey, me.
I was
you,
trying.
oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I keep
Oh,
skipping
it
Eldad. I'm
doesn't
so
matter.
sorry. So Eldad, you just saw
I saw some
cKnoor.
stuff happening in front of me.
You saw cKnoor
What's
dive
that?
out of a window and bounce. A wizard appeared, take a baby, and there is a woman screaming at the window of the house right above where you're standing.
Are you really hungry? Because
Uh,
looks very tasty right now.
no, no. I'm leaving.
You're
I'm
leaving.
gonna walk up to this road.
Okay.
I'm gonna look both ways,
Okay.
and when if I assume it's safe, I would like to cross this road.
Okay. Roll 1d6 minus 1.
I look both ways.
Looking both ways lets you roll minus 1. Kobolds aren't that smart.
1d6 minus 1. Oh wait, no, hold on. Roll.
3. Junk-filled wagon rolls across your path. Make a 2 dice reflex roll to avoid it. Which this is your second action, so it's a 3 dice reflex roll.
Oh, there's one, only one possible. Oh, and of course they don't get it.
Nope. Take 2 damage, and a random item falls off the back.
Ooh.
Page 17. Let's look at random items. Roll me a d6.
Uh, 1d6. That's a 5.
Okay. And roll 2d6 now.
7.
A dagger falls off the back.
Sweet.
It does 1 damage, and it looks really cool.
I'm not gonna. Actually, hold on. So how much damage did it take?
2.
2. So that means my lever apron is busted. Can I still, like,
Yeah, it just
It's-
you can still like carry it around. You just can't.
I'm gonna carry it around as a food parcel,
Okay.
and I'm picking the dagger up.
Okay.
And hold on, I take one actual hit. And then I walk up to the river, and that's it for me.
Okay. IB.
Okay, I was fighting. But keep fighting.
Keep fighting.
Hit. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit this time.
Go ahead. Let's try to hit.
Totally gonna hit it. Hit.
Hit. Nice. What's your damage?
My damage is 2.
2. Okay. He takes 2 damage. What is your agility?
2.
2d6. He's gonna open a can of whoop ass
Nice.
on you. Hey, it still hits. I have to see what his meat is. His meat is 4. So you take 7 damage.
Nice. Got 3 hit points left. Okay, I'm gonna back off. And then, let's see, I should learn another human word. Stop? That sounds like a good word.
Okay. You back up and say stop.
And then I bow.
While bleeding
And you
from.
bow. Okay. You back up and say stop and bow, and
Does he say anything? Or?
he walks up and hits you for 3 damage while you're bowing.
Yes. Nice. So I'm dead.
IB, would you like to give us a kobold soliloquy? Well, actually, let's roll on the kobold horrible death chart and see what ridiculousness happens.
What, how many? 2d6?
2d6.
Mm,
7. All right, so give me 1 second here while I grab a token for this. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, so you bow to this guy as he's after your duel, your mighty duel with this adventure is finished. You back up and bow for a good fight. And as you start looking back up, you see his sword glinting in the sun coming down directly onto you. But far above that, you see a cow. Whoa, that's
cow?
a cow falling from the sky, and it lands on both of you, crushing you to death.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does it
Way
crush
to
the
go
guy
there,
to death
Slim
too?
Jim.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Groovy.
Can I count that as a victory?
I will give you 1 victory point for the cow of the cow taking this guy out as you died.
Nice. Okay, so, let's see what happened. Well, I was a little late to the fight, but, you know, I did my fair share, I think. I think, yeah. In the angry badger fight. And then I managed to easily ford the river using my athletic.
Not you,
Well,
you're dead.
well, that's, I'm
You're
saying it.
giving us. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's
sort of doing it
big.
from the wrong point of view. Yeah,
As you're ascending to heavens.
yeah. I'm a ghost now. And then Honk managed to trade his way to victory in the tavern, followed by a little bit of food stealing before Eldad ruined everything, as always. Getting me kicked. What a jerk. What a jerk. Finally, I fought a courageous fight that I won, obviously. But unfortunately, a cow ended my dreams of victory. That was pretty terrible.
So sad. Well, IB, I've given you another kobold. Go ahead and roll another random one and give me 3d6s or 3 2d6s, and we will.
Okay, let's do a
7 is a small shield. 6 hits. Counts as an item and can do 1 damage.
small shield. 6 hits.
10 is a cooking utensil. It does 1 damage. You can cook with it. You have a big spoon.
Spoon.
And 9 is adventurous cast-offs. Roll a d6. An empty wineskin.
Empty wineskin.
So, Mune, it's your turn.
Yes, it's me. I wanna cross this river right here.
Okay. Do you have the swim skill?
Let's see. No.
So you can't actually swim across. You can try to wade across or find some other way to cross, but
I'll try wading then. I'll just bet on it being very deep.
okay. Well, step yourself into the river. Stream, I guess, not really river.
Yeah.
You feel something nibbling on your feet as you're walking across.
Delightful.
Go ahead and make an ego roll to see if you realize what's going on.
How do I roll that?
2 dice. So roll 2d6, and if it's underneath what your ego score is, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail.
Hell yeah, I succeed.
Okay. There are piranhas biting your feet.
Well, I hurry up then.
Okay, if you're just going to run the rest of the way across while piranhas bite your feet, you're going to take 1 damage per square you had to run. So that's 1, 2, 3 more squares. So 3 damage.
Okay.
And your feet so really hurt. So that comes off. Damage comes off your armor first. So armor kind of has its own hit points, and when those are all gone, their armor's broken.
Okay, so I have 2 armor.
Okay.
So it was 4 squares, so I take 2 damage.
You walked 3 more squares after the fish started biting your feet, so you took 3 damage.
Okay. Or wait, so it's not subtracted from my armor value?
Your armor value is like extra hit
It's
points.
more hits, basically.
So after your armor runs out of hit points, it's broken, and then it's just on
Yes.
hits then.
So it's run out of hit points then.
Okay, so it's out of hit points, and any extra damage now just goes to you.
Okay, so I take 1 damage.
Okay.
Where's my hit points there?
Hits.
Okay, I see. So I just decrease that in the Kobold generator?
Yep. Just like use that as a little character sheet for yourself. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so next is cKnoor.
Okay. Borunch the Brave is gonna run over to the river.
What are your edges? What's your edge in your bogey? Just so I know.
Well, I'm foul smelling, but I do have a winning smile, which is gonna work wonders with this jacket I've got.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I completely forget what order everyone's in now. Next will be Thom.
Hello. Eddie Steadfast is going to run down to the river's edge.
Okay.
And he's just going to like look at it for a while. Because I don't have any way of getting across, really.
Okay.
I suppose I could just ford it, but then that might be dangerous.
Tank it.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Did Borunch the Brave manage to see what happened to Elrod Manu?
No, he was too far ahead.
Damn it.